Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at Zoroark in the Ultra League. Let's see what we have. So I was going with the Halloween theme. I'm going up against my friend. Shout out to you. Much appreciated for the battles. But not so much on their end. So, but it doesn't really matter. I do believe they have kind of a Halloween theme here. So let's see what's going on. Do you want my thoughts on this thing? I think it's not that much worth your investment. Don't do it. As far as spending all these rare candies, you're not missing out on anything. Now, I would have had a lot more play with Flamethrower. As you can see, this is what it can learn. I just had Sludge Bomb on it. I don't know. I just that's what we're just going to rock with here. But it would have been a lot more handy with that. But as far as taking hits, even though it needs a few more power up, because I'm not going to invest those XL candies, no way. Not the ones that I have in my inventory. It wouldn't have made too much of a difference. It really can't take a hit. The IVs are not horrible or anything like that, but it does hit very hard, I will admit. So, I mean, I'm sure it has some place somewhere somehow, but for me, I was not finding it. But with that said, go ahead and give this a thumbs up for that investment that you just saw there. And let's see what it can do for the times that we're going to be having it in battle here. Alright, so hitting me with Shadow Force, very nice, taking me out and bringing back Zoroark. So we're going to be weak to that counter, and that's about a wrap. Nobody even used a single shield for that first battle. Alright, let's see if we can do a little bit better this time around. We're going to be throwing in our Nidoqueen. We're met with a Malamar. Let's go. Alright, so for this first attack that they do throw here, I shielded up in case it is a Signal Beam. Was it something that learns like that, right? And it is super effective, and I don't really want to take that damage, so we're going to go ahead and shield that up and just start throwing these Poison Fangs. So for that first battle, I was a little bit heated. I was like, oh, alright, got to bring in the Shadow Gramble now. So we got that in the back, and of course the Zoroark. Now, they do know I am going to be using this here, obviously now, but going into this, they had that thought there. So it's not going to be too much of a surprise. Bringing in a Shadow Kingdra, which is going to be doing a lot of damage with that. Dragon Breath, going to go for that Poison Fang. Not worth the swap here. Just going to do that damage. Bring in Gramble. They're going to be immediately swapping into a Snorlax. We do resist the Lick, but look how much damage it's still doing. So there you go. Now you're going to have an idea as to how squishy this thing is. It's really, it's attack weight here. So, going to go ahead and let this go. Calling a Body Slam. We resist Lick, but it's not... the health is going down pretty fast. So we're going to go for our foul play here. And man, oh man, I wish I did have Flamethrower. You're going to see here in a minute. It does look really awesome, right? I mean, it has that going for it. It looks really cool. All right, so we're going to be able to take this win here. We're going to let this Octazooka go, and we're going to have a 1-to-1 shield again. We take this win, so we're at 1-to-1. Let's keep it moving here. What are we going to see? Starting it off with Muck. What I was saying to myself is we're going to be good as long as we don't see a ground type up front. Freaking ground type up front. I'm getting the algorithm up against my friend. Anyways, bringing in the Crobat here, and they're swapping into a Steelix. So this is where I needed Flamethrower. Right here. Right here. So we're going to go for a Shadow Ball, just doing as much damage as we can. We do go for a Poison Fang next because I don't think we're going to be able to make it to the Shadow Ball. They did lower our defense with the Psychic Fangs, also super effective. Dragon Tail is eating away. Going for the Psychic Fangs, or Poison Fangs ourselves. Getting confused with all these Fangs. Lowering their defense, bringing in the Zoroark, letting that go, calling these Psychic Fangs here. Because we're going to resist that since we're Dark type. Surprising it didn't do more damage because we're so squishy, but that Dragon Tail sure is going to eat us away. Going to let this one go as well, calling another one of those. Getting to the foul play. And since we did lower their defense, this should be enough to take them out. Down they go, beautiful. Zoroark has no health, so we immediately swap so they can't get any more farm. Bringing in them up to go up against the Meganium here. We have to look out for Earthquake. I shield up a Frenzy Plant. Bringing in that Nidoqueen. There's no backing out going up against your friends. You just keep on going. If I had a choice, I would have at this point. It was a wrap. As soon as I saw that Nidoqueen, I was like, it's over. Not having Flamethrower on Zoroark. So going for the Thunder Punch, getting the shield, trying to still pull off some sort of a recovery situation. And they go for Poison Fang. As soon as they do that, I knew it was over. That's a wrap, and this is going to be Earthquake or Earth Power. Yep, down we go. In goes Zoroark. Down it goes, and it's 2-to-1. What are we going to see for the next battle? Met with a Nidoqueen leading with Deoxys. So I said I'm not going to use Halloween Cup, but I think the only thing here that's not eligible, well, is Zoroark, because it can't go in there. But as far as types are concerned, Deoxys. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Psycho Boost. They're shielding up that first one. Now, we're not going to be able to win this if we do not shield here. It's fine. I'm thinking I want to go in here with Venusaur and farm them down. Almost building up to 2 of these Psycho Boosts here. We're just dropping our attack every single time we use this. This next one's not going to be enough. And unfortunately, this Nidoqueen is going to be gaining some farm before they do go down. And able to throw a Poison Fang on our Venusaur. I am going to be shielding this up. We could let it go, but I just want to preserve its health here. And I do intend on swapping unless they bring in something that's weak to it, which is going to be a Steelix. Alright, so they did not change their team. He didn't change his team here. He's just going to go in with the same one. Sounds good to me. We swapped to catch a Psychic Fangs on our Zoroark. And catching that Psychic Fangs, very nice, very nice. Waiting for them to potentially swap here, and there it is. Now, it could have been better if I went for Sludge Bomb. That was a nice catch. That was a nice catch. I don't know. I think a Sludge Bomb plus the quick move, Snarl, which really doesn't do too much damage, but on this thing, it's actually digging in. Although they are Shadow, so they're able to farm us down there because of the Psychic Fangs drop the defense, so we're that much squishier on top of being squishy already. So we're shielding them up, calling the Earthquake correctly, building up a little bit of extra energy so we can potentially take out this Steelix in the back, and that is going to about wrap it up. Will we take this win? We get to the Frenzy Plant, and we have a 2-2. We might have this continued. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Give it a like, and take care.
Ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!